Acknowledging is part of healing. You know what I've really witnessed in real life? Perhaps I've got a bit of Phoenix energy, I'll tell you that. Because I have been to the bottom and burnt and risen up from the ashes. Yeah, I've done that. And I look younger than I did. It's freaking awesome. Get on God's team, man. Also, it's in my chart. Part of the Gemini rising is you look younger when you're older. That's what it is. It's also filters. Just saying. Why am I saying? Why am I saying? Somebody tried to make me feel insecure yesterday. And fuck you for doing a good job. Now I know how you did it for 15 years. Hey? Yeah? Because I couldn't face the camera today unless I had my bold glamour on. Truly. Anyway. Acknowledging is part of healing. Frankly, I've got long legs, and I think I was just getting picked on because I was wearing short shorts, to be honest. Like, fully picked on. It's the rudeness of some people. And now I'm looking at myself going, oh, you know, I've even got bold glamour on, and like, spells glamour magic against me? Oh, you'll pay for that in blood. No, not really. Like, return to sender, have it back. I don't want your glamour magic. I don't want to feel that way. Anyway, clearly I'm not having my Sigma energy today, but I did rise up from all that shit. You know, like I did get back up. I did get back up after being beaten down with that bullshit for 15 years. But do you know that that happens? Like, if you have got a purpose, if you've got a mission, some fuck shit's gonna happen to you. It's the truth. And one day you might feel like a pixie all day. Or look like one. But don't let it stop you. Don't let it stop you from putting the camera on. Do you know how much downloads I haven't shared with important people who need this information, or so my guides tell me? Not in words. No, they don't speak to me in words. It's more energy, feelings, symbols, and yeah, all of that. Mucky, if you're feeling mucky, if you're feeling yucky, embrace it. Embrace all that is broken within you and combust out of it. Everything that's sent to break you, if you're a starseed, if you know how to transmute energy, if you need to know how to transmute energy, contact me. Contact any light worker. They can do it for you. Or open the door anyway. Like, no one can heal you. You've got to heal you. But we're all capable of healing. That's a fact. Many of us choose not to because it was the hard work. But, man, what unlocks for you when you're not? Magic. Absolute, pure magic. And it's hard. Healing is hard. I love those healers that are like, I'm going to do this. And yeah, because we can outsource the work. We really can. In many ways, we can outsource the work, and we can get our divine helpers to do it. And we can get, you know, the universe to step in. We can get God to step in. We can get our divine light team to come in and do the work for us. Sometimes the best thing to do, especially if you don't believe in all that heebie-jeebie stuff, because a lot of people think it's woo-woo, but it's not. But we'll pretend it is. And we'll just look at the psychology point of view on it. You got to go in and you got to look at the pieces of what hurt. And you got to feel it, and you got to go, yeah, that happened. That was fucked, man. That was so fucked. Why the fuck did that happen to me? This is just being kind. I just loved everybody. I just thought everybody loved me too. This world can be a cold and lonely and fucking harsh place, you know, because everybody's all love and light at the time, and ooh, I feel love, I feel love, I feel love. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's pretty dangerous people on that scene. Anyway, moving forward. That thing you don't want anybody to know about you, do not miss out on this lifetime hiding behind shame. Oof. Oh, yeah. Hi, I'm just an intergalactic warrior here to free those that are stuck in falseness, in fuckery, getting held down by fuckery. He's a bad boy. What is it about girls and bad boys? Don't do it. Just don't do it. Have some self-respect for yourself and don't go the bad boy route, because they are fucked, mate. They have been truly screwed with us children and have a deep hate for women. Yeah. So the girl that likes the bad boy is deeply damaged and traumatized herself.
Okay, so if that's the case, we can't just leave her traumatized and damaged. I know what I did. I put myself in a bad relationship and I was prepared to jump through any hoop just to prove who I was, because I know who I am. I know what a good heart I have. So how high do you want to put that hoop? I'll jump higher. I can jump higher than that. I can jump higher than that. I'm such a good person. I can do that. But no. No, no, no. Take a step back, darling. Have some self-respect for yourself, okay? You don't need to jump through anyone's hoops. These people need to go back and they need to heal themselves. It's not up to you to heal other people. It's up to you to heal yourself and know your self-worth. Yes, you are an incredible person. Proving that to anybody else is not your purpose. Better go in and heal that. What else can you do? Go within, find the place in childhood where the damage occurred, go back, feel the emotions, and transcend through it. Once that's occurred, if you're able to actually travel back in time, you could actually change aspects of what happened and how you perceived it. Go back and give that inner child a big hug about it. So say hypothetically you were given a second-hand kind of toy that you saw thousands of perfectly good ones, but you got given the one with a scratched up face. For what reason? Whatever. Perhaps your parents couldn't afford the fully priced one, or perhaps they scratched it on the floor themselves, so you got accustomed to accepting second best. Who cares? Who knows? That's not the point. What you need to go back in and heal that little child, because regardless, they knew that you'd love whatever you got, whether it was because of your heart being huge. It wouldn't matter if it had a scratched up face. You'd love it just as much as the one without the scratched up face. However, you deserved the one that was perfect. You always did. You're perfect. You deserve perfect. You can spread your healing love and light. You don't need to be with somebody bad that's going to hurt you. Just unravel the whole spell. You don't deserve to die because your heart's huge, okay? Even these energies that get sent and creating this whole abuse. I don't think I should go into too much detail here, but there are energies that are being sent And as an energy healer, I find that very easy to understand. Oh my gosh, I feel furious anger. Thought forms and things like this are going to pass you by. And they're going to, do you accept them or do you reject them? And yes, it's mastery, it's emotional control, it's knowing what belongs to you and what doesn't. And do you choose to take this on? Basically, being set up with somebody who's already damaged, when they decide that they're going to take on this energy of anger towards you because it's presented to them in a thought form, many people are just going to take that on and attack you. A healed person's not going to do that. But if you're happy with the scraped up face and accepting second best and wanting to heal everyone and everything because you're an earth angel, we've lost many women to violence. There was 69 that I knew of, or it went into the 70s last year across the planet. Oh, across Australia. That's not the planet. That's just Australia. Apparently, we've got less chance of getting eaten by a shark in the ocean than we're actually in more danger by being in a relationship with somebody. And it's very nefarious. And light workers have been targeted, truly targeted, because we do live in somewhat of an inverted realm. I'd be happy to go into more detail, but I don't really want to get this one shadow banned or not listened to. But by blaming particular sects or groups that within our community that are aiding and abetting this to happen for nefarious reasons. Anyway, moving forward, I won't discuss it any further, but if there's anybody who needs any assistance out there or anybody who wants to gain some mastery over the emotions, over their emotions and recognizing whose emotion is this, I have felt furious anger before and realized it's not mine. Yeah, well, yeah, it was to a point, but I could have gotten myself in some really dangerous scenarios, and I don't just blame the men for the violence. If a woman picks up the anger and goes, yeah, this is my anger and I'm furiously angry, yeah, and then you go and take that to your partner who's otherwise a very civilized person, they're probably going to respond correctly and they're probably going to just let you feel your emotions. But you take that to an unhealed man, oh my gosh, we have recipe for disaster. And we've all been traumatized as children. Not many of us have gone in and we haven't picked it apart and healed the pieces. And it's going to create disastrous results. Look, I have a number of courses available, but if you're going through anything like this or you're wanting to achieve mastery in any kind of form, fashion of your emotions, go to kicrystal.com, book yourself in for something. If it's a money issue, check out the charitable donation section and go in and book yourself a free appointment. They're done by pay it forward method, so it's already a prepaid appointment that you can get. And with that, depending on your situation, it'll come with ongoing support to make sure you can live your best life. All right, well, have a beautiful day. You are a beautiful soul and you deserve to live your best life down here on earth. We get so caught up in ourselves, we don't realize what a privilege it is to be here on earth and what it means to be alive here on earth. There are thousands, millions upon billions of souls, and not everybody gets a place. And yes, you've chosen one of the hardest levels, choosing Earth. It is one of the denser realities. But that, my friend, that is why you cannot just give up on yourself. Never. You need to go within and see the beautiful aspects of living. You are the fifth element. Embrace it. Run with it. Get yourself a mentor. Get yourself a coach. Get yourself whatever you need to get on top of this. The